Hello guys! Today we are going to introduce you about tourism as economic development in Korea. South Korea, located in East Asia, it has an area of 100,410 square kilometers. South Korea, with a population of 51,745,000 people, is in position 28 in the population table, made up of 196 countries and has a high population density with 515 inhabitants per square kilometers. Its capital is Seoul and its currency is South Korean won. South Korea is the 13th largest economy by GDP volume. The tourism industry in South Korea is supported mainly by domestic tourism. However, foreign tourist arrivals are increasing, most notable heading to Seoul and Jeju Island, although they also visit Soraksan National Park and the historic city of Cheonju. Its origins is mainly from Japan, China, and Southeast Asia, called by the populated of Korean popular culture, now such as Hallyu or Korean with K-pop, K-drama, K-beauty, technological advances, and among others. K-pop or Korean pop is a genre of commercial South Korean music that draws from many sources. It has been encouraged by the South Korean government, even being part of the investment portfolio of the Ministry of Industry, since it is a part of the economy that has become one of South Korea's main exports. It is estimated that of the 17.5 million tourists that Korea receives each year, BTS could be behind hundreds of thousands, since in 2017 one in 13 visitors of the country put BTS as one of the reasons for visiting the country.
Now, I will talk to you about tourism in Korea. International tourism in South Korea is based on Asian tourists and more specifically on Chinese and Japanese tourists. Since of the total number of tourists from Asia is 70% are Japanese and China tourists, with China tourists currently behind the most numerously. Within the territorial resources, Korea has landscapes, mountains, and hills represent 70% of the territory with natural decorations that are charmed. In addition, its mountains often have very beautiful ancient temples. However, it does not have the best natural resources since when this country had to below, the damage that has been done to the environment was not taken in account, and now this country is trying to recover. Types of tourists in South Korea. Number one is blue tourists. The island Jeju is tour destination for stunning natural landscapes and service available to visitors. Panoramic beaches, waterfalls, harmoniously stringy cliff and covers, and a moderate climate make Jeju Island an ideal tourist destination. Another type of tourist is green tourists. Busan. Tourists seek to get in touch with nature and their main motivation is usually to practice sports. Urban tourists. Seoul. This type of tourist is practiced throughout the year but has a short stay since its tourists visit the capital but usually Seattle is quieter tourist destination. mountain tourism. It is characterism behind linking to sport activities throughout the year. If tourists come for rest and natural region, it is a very quiet area recommend to visit.
South Korea is the 12th largest economic power in the world and fourth in Asia in 2023, famous for its spectacular rise from one of the poorest countries in the world to a high-income developed country in just one generation. It's an economy based very heavily on export and the development of the service-oriented domestic sector. South Korea has experienced one of the greatest economic transformations of the last 60 years. Tourism is one of the fastest growing sectors, with an increase of 14% in 2019, according to the Korean Tourism Organization. Since 2020, the country is waiting for the world's border to open back to international trips. South Korea registered a total of 3 million tourists in 2020, being in 41st position in the world in absolute terms. South Korea generated around 11.08 billion US dollars only in the tourism sector in 2021. This corresponds to 0.67% of its gross domestic product and around 24% of all revenues of international tourism in the Eastern Asia.
And finally, I'm going to talk about the technology in Korea. At first, scientific and technological development in Korea did not occur largely due to issues such as the division of Korea and the Korean War that occurred right after its independence. Since the industrialization of Korea's economy, it has focused on technology-based corporations, which have been supported by infrastructure developments by the government. 5G is the latest feat. It consists of launching the first national fifth-generation mobile phone network, known as 5G in advance. Korea becomes the first country in the world to offer this service nationwide, ahead of nations such as the United States, China, and Japan. The new generation of technology offers 20 times faster internet speed than 4G and offers new connectivity opportunities, such as its application in unmanned vehicles, the health sector, smart city infrastructure, security, and urban transport. According to the Organization System for Mobile Communication, the impact of 5G could generate benefits to the world economy by 2034. It's also the second country to sell the most robots in the world, and on several occasions it has taken the number one spot in the ranking of the most technological countries in the world. Thank you for your attention. It's all on our part. We are the team number one, and we hope that the topic has been to your liking and understanding. Goodbye.